issues with my computer again. Because I can't click anything and I'm stuck on Twitch integrated page, which is just a blank screen. Okay, I can fix it. Believe I can fix it. Maybe. It's loading. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I've turned on my microphone in hopes that you can. Okay, I think it's all slowly coming back. I've turned off Twitch integrated. The rank system, it always causes trouble. Can hear you. Okay. I think we are roughly back to form. By rough, I mean very, very rough indeed. Okay. Hello. Hi everybody. I'm so sorry that I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do when it comes to technical issues now. I think it's really just a limitation of software. Hi everyone. Hi Goody. Hi Man Mercenary. Hi Spacey. Hi Silfern. Hello. The model is running at 10 FPS. Oh no. At what point do I give in and say, actually I think I need a new computer? At what point do I just give up trying to make this one work? And I'll say, okay, I'm gonna have to get something else in order to do stuff. It's a little better now, but there's a little stutter. Oh no. I don't think there's anything I could do about it, honestly. Unless I turn off like a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. I do think it's just a limitation of the specs that I have. Can I tell you guys a little bit of a story? When I first got my own laptop, the first one that I actually decided to get on my own, that was not issued by the school or passed down in my family, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna get the bare minimum laptop because I don't game. I didn't game at the time. I don't need it for anything except school. And then halfway through school, I discovered I liked games. And my laptop couldn't play any of them. So that's all good and dandy. A few years go by, that laptop dies after a very fulfilled period of study. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna get another laptop. Let me get a laptop that lets me play Minecraft and play a few Steam games. That's good enough for me. I don't need to use it for anything else. Then, of course, halfway through that, I discover, oh, I like programming and using Unity. And of course, that laptop can't handle Unity at all. So I think, okay. The next time this dies, I'm gonna get a laptop that is able to handle Unity. And you know what? It'll be great. I can make games on it. That's all I need. I don't need anything fancy. So of course I look into the specs. I look what's the minimum specs that allow me to use Unity and Blender without lagging too much. And okay, I get this laptop. Halfway through, I discover I like VTubing and making videos. And of course this laptop can't handle any of that. So I have never found a laptop that has fulfilled all my needs because I keep discovering new stuff. I wanna send Tene a pic of my laptop to see their reaction to it. You can send it in the Discord. Send it in the Discord. You can send it in the main chat. Now we can judge it. All of us can judge it together. My laptop runs on willpower. Gonna be looking and studying. Good luck with your study, man, Masanari. Good luck, good luck. I hope that all the knowledge goes into your brain. My laptop is bad enough. It can't even stream Minecraft for more than 30 FPS. Okay, I have to admit, my laptop can stream Minecraft decently, so I guess I should be happy with that. It's not terrible. It can stream decently. It's an i3 10th gen, no graphics card. I think I have a graphics card. Don't ask me about laptop stuff. And Adele. Oh no, but she's a great singer, isn't she? Nobody liked that joke. Mine's a ThinkPad. Mine's a Lenovo ThinkPad, which is supposed to be pretty decent, but it seems to be struggling whenever I try to stream. It's made for MS Office stuff. It can't even do that without the application not responding. Oh, man, Mercenary is living in tougher times than Tene. Can you get a better one? Are you able to afford a better one eventually? Or do you have the feeling that Tene has where you can't get a new one until this one is bursting at the seams? Which is what I usually do. I wait until my laptops are physically unable to function before I can justify getting a new one. My first laptop, which was one of those touchscreen ones, the battery bloated twice. So the first time I fixed it, the second time I decided, okay, I'm getting a new one, and then that one eventually also died because of motherboard failure. And then I got this one, so now I must wait for this one to die. Or we can get a new one till I graduate college. 4 more years. I hope it lasts you for 4 more years. Or if it breaks, at least you got an excuse to get a new one. That's not so bad. Okay, let's not this entire stream, but I wanna do a bit of sewing. Eto. Still hear all the crackling issues in my laptop, which is not good. Oh no. Are you working? Yeah, okay. Okay. Things are working. Let me change Nave's picture because it's not Nave we're working on today, it's Nita. Good luck studying, Mercenary! May all the knowledge go into your brain and stay there, and then once you're done, may it be purged. Let's bring up Nita. Although I don't really need her picture today. Wow. Just because it's gonna be a really relaxing stream. As some of you might know, I'm gonna go on a little break after this stream. It's gonna be a very short break because I can't stay away from all you guys. It's gonna be about a week or so, slightly less than a week. I'll be back on Monday and all of that. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you for the Cosmy Rush goodie. Thank you. Okay, let's do some things. I'm gonna flashbang everyone in 3, 2. I lied, there's no 1. Yeah, let me figure out where all the wires and stuff should go. As always, things are very tricksy, figuring out where all of the items should go. Try not to dox myself. Alright. Tene, you tricked me, how could you? I believe in you. That was your first mistake, goodie. Never believe in a VTuber. Never. Oops. Too many wires. And not the most stable of camera stands, to be honest. Okay. I think we're good. I'm gonna move. What? I'm gonna move myself just a little bit. make myself a little bit smaller so that I'm not super in the way. Can I breathe? I'm trying. I know where you live. You live in the bunker with us. Unless you have a super secret house you're hiding with us. I am. You're all in my walls. I keep hearing your voices when I go to sleep. It's probably not good. Today's gonna be really chill, honestly. I'm not gonna do too much. I don't think I'll get much done today because we're gonna be focusing on that's Nabe for you. He's blowing into the stream. We're just gonna be focusing on sewing some hands and maybe sewing it onto her. As you can see, I removed the black strip just because after a while I was irritated with it and I'd rather have a cleaner canvas to work on. It's not the best. You can see there's a little bit of black outline here and there. But that's okay. We live and we learn, and I figure where it's less visible is gonna be where her tummy is. Yeah. And today is gonna be really relaxing. New Lord, the bunker is actually what Tene calls the basement. And watching spirits haunting Tene. I pivot into being a ghost VTuber. I'm all along I was just haunted by the souls and spirits of the people that were here before me. Let me find a good point. Does that make me your landlord? Can I evict you? I will never evict you guys. Still trying to get the right angle on all of this stuff. I feel like it's been a while since we did sewing streams, even though I think that was our last stream we did together. No, there was a stream before. Which should make sense since we are cosy roaches. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Let me shift my camera over here because I'm looking over here a lot when I do stuff. Okay. I think this is better. I can sit facing here. People kill roaches, which checks out about spirits. Oh no, you guys are the spirits of all the lost cosmic roaches that people didn't know how to appreciate. So. Few things I wanna say. Firstly, let me bring in my needles. Firstly, this is gonna be the stream before I go and take a little bit of a break, which will be about like the rest of this week. I won't be streaming. I'll just be focusing on finishing up some stuff, editing some videos, all that good stuff, relaxing, recovering mostly because my body's been running on fumes these past few days. As you can see, I haven't gotten too much done off screen this time for plushie making. That's because I needed to sort of rest a little. I really wanted to touch plushie making off screen, but I knew that if I did, then I would probably be feeling burnt out. Not because I'm tired of plushie making. In fact, my mind really wants to do plushie making whenever I'm off stream and so on. Well, you know. But yeah, the body is just really tired. There's a lot that's been happening these past few days, as I've told you guys. Lots of stuff have been going on. So Tene realizes that I need a rest. I just need a few days off where I can just rest and recharge and get all the energy back, so I can come back swinging and doing more stuff. So yeah, mentally I'm quite sad I didn't get to do so much for plushie making off stream, but I actually feel heaps and tons better right now than I did probably the last stream, where I was just really tired. Just couldn't function as much as I want to. So goes to show that if you do have something you love, if your body is not feeling up to it, you know, sometimes you gotta take breaks. Sometimes you just gotta take some time away from it. Not cause you love it any less, but cause, yeah, just cause your body needs time to relax and recharge and figure itself out. And that's what I'm gonna be doing for this week. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's gonna be really hard because I really like streaming and talking to all of you guys. And I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you guys. Even if it's just for a short, it's not even a full week, it's like half a week. I'm gonna miss chatting, I'm gonna miss streaming, I'm gonna miss being part of your daily, or it's not daily, normal routines. I'm gonna miss being part of your normal routines. It's gonna be tough. And today's also gonna be a bit of a shorter stream just cause yeah, just cause I know I gotta start the break properly soon. I can't go on for so long today. Thank you for the Papa Spacey. Thank you so much. So don't forget me while I'm off taking a break. I'll still be posting on Twitter and Blue Sky and trying to chat with you on Discord. I'm gonna do my best to be more active in the Discord. Feel like I haven't been enough there, so I'm gonna try and do that. So make sure y'all come and chat with me about mercenaries laptop and all that. Or goodies laptop. Yeah. If you got pictures of your bad laptops, just send them all. Send them all so that we can judge them together. Make sure you blur out any information that is private, of course. Thank you for the Papa Meteorite. Thank you. There's this kind of staticky sound that's going on. I don't know where it's coming from. It's not on my camera, is it? It's not like there's an electrical leak somewhere. Is it something knocking against something else? I don't know, I just hear this kind of like sound that's happening. I don't know where it's coming from. It's kind of freaking me out. Is it you, Mr. Mike? Is it? What? It's in my camera. I have no idea where it's coming from. I might explode in the next 30 seconds. That's a laptop I play MC on. It's me. I'm in the walls. Either that or the telltale heart. It's not, no, it's not thumping like a heart. It's like something's rubbing up against something. I don't know where it's coming from. I can't tell if it's coming from my mic or if it's coming from somewhere else. It's like a crackling sound. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure you'll hear back from me tomorrow. Finally back to our favorite DM and Taylor. Aw, thank you, Meteorite. If I ignore it, I should be fine, right? Let's try and plug in the camera from power for a bit. Where is it coming from? Wait, is it? Oh my god, I found it. Oh no, I found, okay, I'm gonna show you guys. It's this thing. That's also the name of my handheld thingy. It's this little plastic thing that's being blown by the wind and it's tapping against the back of the camera and making this like electrical buzzing noise. I was freaked. I thought like something's about to explode. Something's going to go wrong and something's going to go boom around me. It's really paranoid. It's the mic cover off of it. I remember you. It's not the mic cover. It was that. It was that thing. Okay, we're not gonna explode. We're all fine. It's Tene's paranoia. It's a good example of the paranoia I get with things. It's like, oh, something must be like, so there must be like an electrical current being output somewhere. It's draining into something. I'm gonna touch something. I'm gonna get electrocuted. I kind of need to find the source of this sound. And it's just a little plastic thing that's rubbing up against the metal because of the wind. Because I have a fan trained on me today. I mean, what spirits? You're the only alive one, so join us, Tene. I'm joining you right now. Aren't we having fun together? Plus, if I'm alive, that means I can move stuff around. I can move stuff around and make things entertaining for the both of us. I always say, if you ever go to a haunted place, just tell the spirits like, hey, you could scare me. You could be mean and scare me and make me terrified, but then who would be around to entertain you? Who would be around to do stuff for you? Hi Dave, hello, welcome to the stream. Also, look at how full my bag of stuffing is. I bought new stuffing and I thought I could fit it all into the bag, but I can't close. It's so, look at this. Look at Tene's hands are not big, but look at this. Look at how big. There's too much stuff. It's too much stuffing to go into one plushie. Oh dear, it's my other boss. Hello, worker space. Which one's the bigger boss, Spacey? No, which one's your favorite boss? Which one do you like more? I want to know now. Your promotion hangs in the palace. Does Dave even give you a promotion? Think of that. It's biggest Dave. Hi Dave, how's your day? I just finished thinking that something was gonna blow up on my desk, but apparently it's just my paranoia combined with plastic wrap. You're getting a pay cut, Spacey. You're my favorite. Dave is bigger in the name. Oh, thank you, Spacey. How's work for all you guys? How's your work? How's your studies? Complain to me today. I wish to relieve you of your stresses. But also, one very important thing I want to say right now. I'm off bit rotting right now. Go and rest if you need to, Spacey. Get some sleep. One thing I wanted to say though is right now there are a lot of VTubers or people. I don't want to say VTubers. There are people who do VTubing that are going through a lot of hard times right now. I'm sure all of you have seen on the news. I believe her name is Camelia. She lost her parents recently in sorry, I'm sorry dear, I'm gonna be a bit serious. So she lost her parents recently in a bombing in I believe is the war that's going on right now, and it's incredibly sad. It's terrible that there's such a loss of life, and I think what makes it worse is I've seen so many people make fun of the fact that she used VTubing to mourn her family or to speak to her audience. And it's awful because she's already been through enough. She's lost several of her cousins in the bombing, and nope, I don't know her, you don't know her, nobody online knows her except for those who are actually close to her. And regardless of whether people want to debate whether it's legitimate or not, her grief, how she chooses to express that grief, be it through VTubing, be it through, I don't know, burning candles or whatever have you, there is no wrong way to express your grief, I feel. And we have to remember that she's a person. However she chooses to be sad is her prerogative. And as humans, as people who are on this earth as well with other people, the least we can do is be empathetic of that. Do I think it's the right way? No, that's what I'm not doing. If that's how she wants to do this, no, exactly, Dave. You can judge, okay? I don't want to say that you can't judge. You can always have a judgment on whether you would do something like this, but it's her way of expressing her grief. And I mean, for crying out loud, she has lost a lot. So the least we can do is be human beings, be empathetic, provide some words of sympathy for it. And like, yeah, I just wanted to express that I think it's awful that people think they have a right to judge someone based on something so terrible and something so personal. So be kind to people. I also know that, of course, that's the heaviest piece of news that has come out recently in the VTubing space, or just in the streaming space in general. I know there's also several other VTubers that have expressed going through a difficult time during this period. There are things that are happening not only around the world, but in people's personal lives that are bad. I've seen a lot of VTubers talk about how stressed they are and how they've been going through, their own brand of difficulties. I don't know why it so happens to be coming out at this time. I don't know why these things are happening at this time. I'm not here to like compare struggles. I don't want to say like, oh, this one's struggling more than that one. No. There's no such thing, okay? Everyone struggles with their own struggles. It doesn't make it any less difficult for the person going through that difficulty. So even things like, the other big piece of news is like, oh, Iron Mouse on the trampoline, and people are making fun of her for it because, oh, she's not really on the trampoline, she's just a picture being held by... Hey, she's a human. If that's how she's able to express herself, be due to her immune disease and how she's able to have fun, why am I being the person with a damper on that? And I know it's a bit like a tonal whiplash to talk about something as grievous as a bombing victim, and then talk about somebody who is, being how to say, made fun of on the internet. I know those are two very different sides of the coin. What I want to say is that in either case, I hope that we don't judge them on how they express their feelings, how they choose to put themselves out there when they are in situations that almost none of us can ever understand. And I usually don't talk about drama. I don't like talking about what's in the news, so on and so forth, but I just wanted to bring this up because I feel very strongly about this. And I want to, if you are the kind of person that sees these people, any of them, Iron Mouse or Camellia or whoever in between those two situations, and your first thought is to make fun of them, then you're not welcome in the bunker. You're not welcome to engage with me. It's not something I stand for. It's something I think very strongly about, because I don't stand for making fun of people, and I don't stand for anybody who could come in here and think those harmful thoughts. I gotta protect the community here as well. And yeah, those are my thoughts on the situation. Aside from that, I've got one more piece of serious stuff I wanna say before I move back into, just us talking about regular stuff. Nitaironvalech has recently posted online that he's gone to an orthodontist, and due to complications that I don't know the details of course, I'm just seeing this from Twitter and from being in the Discord, he needs a surgery for his jaw to be able to eat correctly and function correctly, because apparently his jaw is just really badly screwed up right now. And as you know, Nitaironvalech has been one of my role models, one of my Oshis. So I just want to shout out Nitaironvalech and let all of you know that he does have on his throne he does have let me hope I spelled this right, that he does have a fund listed out for his jaw surgery. And if you are able and willing, you know, go and support Nitaironvalech so that he can get the surgery that he needs for his jaw and mouth. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's never anything fun anybody has to go through. And you know, got a lot of bad news recently in the world of like people who VTube. But if we can at least help somebody, then you know, let's try our best to help somebody. Again, as he has said as well, please don't feel pressure to donate. Only donate if you are able to donate to his surgery. If you are not positioned, please don't feel bad. Your support, I am sure, will mean a lot to him as well. And this is just me speaking as someone who's a fan of Nitaironvalech. I don't know him personally. So yeah, I'm sorry to get so heavy and so deep into it so early on in the stream. These are just things I feel very strongly about, and I just want to, you know, to tell people to support other human beings, not other VTubers, other human beings who are going through a difficult time or being put into a spotlight for no good reason. Let me read some of your messages. Don't get up, you're feeling a judgment, doesn't affect anyone else. I think people are being cringe and also just shut the F up about it, because Wildcat has a rare ability. I learned this from a movie recently. The grass is always greener on the side, but other than greenness, there are trouble. All people have their own struggle to face. Yeah. Yeah, we should just try and care about people. You know, I always say that I live my life by 3 rules. If what you're doing makes you happy, it doesn't hurt you, and it doesn't hurt anyone else, then I have no right to judge you on it ever. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna try and live my life. Anyhow. Okay, let's get out of this somber mood. You know, let's talk about more bright and cheery and personal, not personal, more bright and cheery and happier stuff. Let me think of something happy. Oh, yes. I've managed to give Rise her plushie. It finally arrived at her little doorstep today. And she got it, and she said it's really dense. She got her plushie and she said, my god, that's really dense. And I don't know why her first action was to, she told me this, her first action was to just lightly bump it on her head, like lightly pelt herself with it in order to test its density. And I'm glad she has it. I'm so glad to have another plushie out of my house. I cannot stand the thought of having other people's plushies in my house because I'm so worried that something's gonna happen to them. I still got Blanket's plushie. I think I'm gonna try and ask them if there's a way I can send it to them before the end of May, because I'm gonna be shifting around places by May, and I really don't want to end up accidentally losing poor Blanket somewhere. Yeah. So whenever I make a plushie, I just have to get it out of my possession as soon as physically possible. I cannot stand to have it around in danger somewhere. To be fair, I can't stand to have it in the mail as well, because who knows what the mail people are gonna do. I mean, I'm sure all of them are actually quite good at their jobs, but you never know. There's hundreds and thousands of packages being sent worldwide every day thanks to globalization and the national posts. And like, what happens if like my plushie's in a box, on a container, on a ship, and suddenly there's a storm, and that whole container just flip off the ship into the ocean, and then my poor plushie's inside that container, along with probably a lot of people's very poor belongings, just set adrift on the ocean. Or what if it's in a cargo plane, and then somebody accidentally presses the wrong button for a door or something, and then the packages all fall out of the plane. Well, I guess hopefully it reaches somebody. I think you've seen too many horror movies. I've seen too much true crime, and I've seen too much I shouldn't be alive, which is like a survival documentary talking about people who have gone through really harrowing experiences and how they say, oh, I shouldn't have survived that, but I did, and I'm here today. True crime, that's crazy. I like listening to true crime, actually. I think it's interesting to I don't know, I just think it's interesting. Sometimes they're very sad, but I'm the kind of person that is able to listen to true crime and fall asleep because I've just listened to too much true crime in my life. I've listened to too many YouTubers talking about horrific crimes, and now when I hear them, I'm just like, oh, well, yeah, that's normal. That's usually how terribly they go. Yes, I'm a horror kid. I like watching horror, but I don't get scared at horror. I like thinking about how they do all the effects in horror movies. How they manage to like cinematography. I was a literature-esque student. I'm gonna make a true crime podcast. If I commit enough crimes, somebody will start a podcast. I'll be honest, I don't get podcasts. Do you guys get podcasts? Do you enjoy podcasts? I don't know why. Something about podcasts. I just never really been into it. Stop me and say hi. Bye, so far, and have a good time at work. Do your best, and the world will reward you with the best. Bye bye bye. You should let me. I'm gonna get a sweet. I bought so many mints today. Where is it? I've gotten back on my mint edition. Can you guess what flavor this is? I'll hold it up close. It's too bright. It's shining. It's not normal mint. It has a flavor. I like them as background noise, but only the interview type ones. It's gonna make me sound very, very old. The only podcast I listened to when I was really, really young was a radio show. It was I should clarify, I didn't listen to it on the radio. I'm not that old. Oh, spicy mint. I wasn't around when radios were still like the common form of entertainment. But it was a radio show that somebody uploaded to YouTube. And it was the one with Lucille Ball. Who was old enough to remember when Lucille Ball was like an icon. Very funny lady. And it was her and I forget the name of it. It was a family show, and it's really good. It's called I Love Lucy. I used to listen to I Love Lucy. It was a radio show, and it was really, really funny. It's held up pretty good throughout the years. I encourage all of you. I encourage all you young ones, all you people, all you people of the youth, to go and listen to that. Go and listen to I Love Lucy, the radio show. It eventually became a TV show, and they had the original voice actors. I think all of them came on and acted in it, and it was also really good. But go and listen to it. When I'm a Wildcat was doing a podcast, I like listening to that because the behind the scenes of his and his friends' videos were good, but that didn't last long. Oh, hi Freaky, it's time. Oh, bye Spacey. Is it odd that Freaky comes in and Spacey needs to sleep? Come to think of it, I've never seen Freaky and Spacey in the same room. Hi Freaky, how are you doing? How are you doing today? We're just doing some plush hands, really simple today. And I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna come back in all refreshed and all refined. I'd rather you piss off freeway. Wait. Is this a confession? I mean, it's a really weird confession, but is this a confession? Are you into Wait, I didn't put this as a RT stream. Oh no. Hang on. Let me put the 18 plus tag. Just to be safe. I'm so tired. No, please delete. Okay. I delete it for you, Freaky. If anybody wants to screenshot it, I'm deleting it in 5, 4. Why can't I delete it? Why won't they let me delete it? Spacey, can you delete it if you're still around? Uh-oh. Where's my delete button? Where did my delete button go on OBS? I'm so sorry, Freaky. It's forever there now. I can't delete it. You used to yes and my bullshit. And I'll know. Oh, that's Francis Gaji. Don't dox Dave like that. Let people think that Dave is still the singularest of Dave, so that they may simp over Dave. I can yes and you, Freaky. I used to do a bit of improv. The genius plan, Tene. Guys, Davey is available. Single, ready to mingle, ready to be your VTuber boyfriend or girlfriend, which I don't know how Dave identifies. I don't know how Dave swings. Find out today. All I know is that Dave has 4 eyes and he's not afraid to look at you with all of them judgmentally. Also, Dave ends up being the person that I bully a lot. Davey, pivot to BFE streamer imminent. Time for boyfriend ASMR. I'm very much a man. Okay. Boyfriend ASMR. No. Man friend ASMR. You've only been with boys so far. Are you ready to get with a man? A big man known as Big Dave? Proof? That will come true in the man friend ASMR. I actually do think if you start an ASMR series called Man Friend, I think it could do very well. And the tagline could be, tired of dating boys, get ready to be ASMR'd by a man. That sounds wrong. It does not sound right. Hi, Meteorite. Hello, Meteorite. Would you like a man friend? I could do that, but I hate SMR and couldn't produce it myself. Tene, we will need to stay up this late to make you play a game with us. I can. What game do you want to play? Oh wait, well you need to stay up this late. No, I can stay up early to play with all you guys. I always say I think my time zone is the one that's more odd one out than most of you guys. So I can wake up extra early to play with you guys. I'll let you know if there's like days where I can't, or days like we were gonna play golf but I couldn't make it because the day before we had a really big D&D event that went on very late into the night. So I knew that I came home, I lay down, I took off, like it was a cosplay-ish event, so I took off all the glitter and all that, and then I lay down and then I died. SCA time, yeah, it's around there. I'm being exposed in my time zones. It's around that time. I think your time zone is normal now. For some of the people here, we are in a similar time zone. But for a lot of the people that are cool streamers, they were in the opposite time zone. Which is why whenever I want to watch Crony streams, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. So you just catch like the tail end of his stream and just go, yeah, hi, and then bye. I'm really tired. Davis, Dave, please, we love the Americans. But we tolerate no hate speech. No hate speech, even joking. I like everyone who abides the law of time and physics. The only people that I shun are those who are outside our realm of physics and time. It's not hate speech, it's affectionate bullying speech. I can't thread. Hang on, let me focus on threading this needle first. It is not threading. Use that in your ASMR recording, big man. I don't. You know, if I don't like podcasts, I don't really get ASMR as much. I get it to an extent because I do enjoy like hearing it for a little bit, and then I stop. I don't know. I've never been into boyfriend girlfriend ASMR. I think it's ASMR makes my brain upset. I like it when it's like nice noises. Every so often, like a little bit of like a nice crunchy sound or like clay breaking. I can get those. I don't get the this is gonna earn me a place in I don't know how to say it. A lot of Vtubers do boyfriend and girlfriend ASMR. It's not for me. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. You're never gonna get blob friend ASMR from Tene. But you might get man friend ASMR from Davey now if we pressure him enough. I've gone off the RP stuff lately. I don't know. I don't get it because I think I love D&D, right? And like all things, everything comes back to D&D. I want to role play as well. If you're gonna role play as something, I want to role play. I want to roll the dice and see if I can do something in the world that you have created, where we are apparently boyfriend and blob friend. I'm not gonna comment on the boy. I'm not gonna say too much as well because I know a lot of VTubers do it and a lot of people enjoy it, and I'm afraid I don't want to make anyone upset. Look, completely fine if you do enjoy it. If you do like it, all the better for you. Just not for Tene. Not for Tene. It's the one thing I avoid listening to. I'll do the man from ASMR if you can get me to 1k followers by the end of the... On where? On Twitch? On a YouTube? On a Twitter? I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I just put out another plushie raffle and say like, hey, if you guys get Dave to 1k followers, you get another plushie. But also you get the man friend podcast ASMR. I think if you give me a whole month, I think I can do it. Because people like plushies. That's the only reason they come to Tene's streams. Follow someone else on Twitch for a free plushie, yeah. Incredible cross promotion. only for Dave. Only if Dave does the man from ASMR. Then you can start competing with all the other ASMR streamers. Yeah, really, so not. Timer starts May 1st, you get a full month. Don't tempt me. I might actually try. I managed to get my friend to give me Handy Manny Tools BL. Don't think I can't get you to give me man friend ASMR. Wait, is it just one episode though? Or is it like a full month of man friend? Like every day there's a new man friend ASMR video being put out. I need to know. You get a full... Oh, no, so that's a previous message. What's the contract terms? Freaky, can you draft us a contract? Can you be our witness? Then if Dave doesn't do it, then we sue. Freaky, you're my lawyer now. I like to hire you. As my lawyer, I will pay you back in licorice for you to lick. Maybe 1 a week, so 4 episodes. There's the meet cute, then the first date. Oh no, I like this. There's the meet cute, the first date, the second date, and then like the after second date, there's like a party. Give me some sample lines. Give me some sample lines, Dave. What are some of like the iconic man friend lines? Third date gets a little hot and heavy, fade to black, and then we put the fade to black behind a paywall on a Patreon. We do the thing where you start a Patreon for all the stuff that fades to black. Why are we pursuing? You know what? You should hire us as your PR team. I think we should be your managers, Dave. Obviously, we know how to market. Think of how much traction you could get, the man friend. Do it. Today, by the way, I think I'm just gonna try and sew the arms, and then fades to black. Then the lawnmower starts at 8 a.m. the next morning. Give me the man friend line. What would the man friend say at 8 a.m. in the morning? Like you're making breakfast, and then the person comes on the stairs and sees you. What's a man friend line? Like a boyfriend line is just like, oh yeah, did you have a good night? What does a man say? One of my friends does an 18+ ASMR Patreon, so I can ask her for. See, we already got contacts in the industry. I think you should hire Freaky. If you don't hire me, that's fine. Just hire Freaky as your PR manager. Think of how big you could make it. Ito. It's not a bit tricky. I'm Freak's manager. Well, then you can just, if you manage for each other, then you don't need to pay each other because the management will be the payment. It's like barbers who cut hair for each other. Self-appointed. Okay, what's your What's your ideas for Freak? Cause Freaky is giving you a lot of good ideas right now. What are your ideas for helping Freak become viral, like an infection? What are your ideas for Freak? I need to hear this. And then who knows? Maybe I'll change my manager. I'll appoint one of you to come and be Tene's manager. Dave sends me one note every month. More game. He's not wrong. Actually, start streaming would be a good start. But Freak does stream. Freak, have you been streaming and not telling Dave? Have you just been... Dave, I'm sorry to tell you, but Freak does stream. I saw one of his streams. Freak only streams when I tell him to. Oh, that's the job of a manager. So you are doing a good job. Shooting a good bit over the last fortnight. And you guys did golf recently. That's true. I wish I could have been there for golf next time. What's the next game you guys are thinking about playing? I'll try to be there for that one. Wow. I've started a manager on manager dispute. There's a joke to be made here about certain kinds of ASMR I've been seeing trending on Twitter, but I'm not gonna make that joke because it's just too far. I put the 18+ tag on, but that one's too far. The Bugling Gnomes game was so fun. Yeah, Omi, I told you. I wanna golf with Tene. I can get golf. I can get the golf. I wanna stream with all you guys. I keep saying I wanna just play games with all you guys. It's gonna be so fun. I am taking a little bit of a break this week just cause life has been throwing me around a little bit and my body needs to rest. My mind doesn't want to, but my body needs to rest. Look, arm. Arm. One day arm. 4 of Freak's 5 streams in the last one were because I told I want a D&D too. I want a D&D. Are you more a player or are you more a DM Freak? What's your D&D experience? Dave as well. And also anybody else. I'll open this up to everybody else because I know a lot of you are D&D enthusiasts. Are you guys more players or more GMs? I think the official term is now GM. Like nobody is allowed to use Dungeon Master anymore because it implies stuff. Like to everybody in chat, are you guys more players or are you guys more GMs? And if you don't know, you tell me your style, I will assign to you. what I believe you are. One day, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm jumping topics. I do want to do a VTuber class list of who goes where, who is an archer, who is a ranger, who is so on and so forth. That's not all. I've only done one campaign that I'm in right now. Freaking I'm playing. I have to be careful about overcommitting because of a fortnightly game, a 2-month loose commitment to Call of Cthulhu, and a Discord text Pathfinder. Freak, you get around. You got a lot of TTRPGs going on right now. That's great. Is it being DM'd by somebody in the community or just one of your friends? What? I'm getting more stuff in. I like COC. I haven't played it, but I have a friend who's really into COC. That they run quite often. Fortunately, never had enough time to join the game. We could do, if you guys are interested, we could do like we could do a 3-shot. Have you ever played like Wings of the Cobalt is 1-shot? We could do Candlekeep Mysteries, Price of Beauty. I've DM'd about 20 sessions of Storm King's Thunder, otherwise mostly player. You got GM experience. Oh my gosh. It's rare to meet other GMs in the wild. I believe a few of my other people in chat are also amazing GMs as well. I know Baker is an amazing D&D player. Goody, you've never played, right? And Meteor, I actually don't know. I don't know if Meteor, if they're still around. What is your D&D experience? I've not played Storm King Thunder, but I have DM'd Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, Lost Mines of Fendelver, the basic ones, Wings of the Cobalt. I'm gonna be doing some Candlekeep Mysteries soon. The Discord one is with Scoopy's friend. COC is with Geo. Oh yeah, I know Geo, who is also in Scoopy's band. Evil Maru runs our D&D. I see. That sounds so fun. Online D&D. I like physical D&D more. I'm still quite new to online stuff. But so far it's alright. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity to plug one of the videos I've put out, which is the D&D video I have with my friends, and I recently edited and set up. Let me bring it out. Okay. I'm currently running Stormwreck Isle, some friends that we try and do it every month on stream, but recently this month has been super busy. A 1-shot 3-shot sounds good, but probably have to do like 1 session a month. We could do a 1-shot, or we could do, if we do a 3-shot, it'll probably be, yeah, probably be maybe 2 months if we can somehow squeeze 2 sessions a month, just to not drag it out too much. I'd be down for it. I want to run for like VTubers. I already run for my friends who are VTubers, but I want to run for strangers who are VTubers. Well, that's not the right word. You're not strangers. How do I say? I don't know how to say it. People I have not been friends with prior to VTubing. I wouldn't mind jumping to a longer campaign if anything opens up. I do know some good horror campaigns. Can they just say we aren't friends? No, that's not what I mean. I mean people that I've made friends with while VTubing. Because the people I currently run for online are friends that I met prior to VTubing. It's not what I mean at all, Dave. We are friends. If you will have me. If you will have me, I will be your friend. There we go. There's a nice hand. I don't know whether to put it like this or like this. Maybe like this might be better later on when we actually get it done. But we still have another hand to do. Feeling so rejected right now. No, Dave. Dave, you must stay so that we might start your man-friend podcast together. Hi, K-Bine. Hello, K-Bine. K-Bine, are you more a player or a GM? Which one is it? Dave, stay with me. We still gotta do D&D and your man friend podcast together. We can't have a falling out so early. We at least need to to be friends for a while, and then later on when we have this falling out, we'll blow it up over the internet. And then you can release a Google Doc about how mean Tene has been to you. With all the screenshots. I'm preparing the 1,000 pages. Oh no. You have to include like the whole history of how the Man Friend podcast came to be. And then that will like provide the context for things. And then you have to include Freaky in as either enabling me or being on your side. There can't be complexity in characters. You have to choose one. Oh, it's 11:11. We should sleep. Good night, Freaky. Go to sleep. I probably won't run for very long today as well. Like I said, I got to relax a bit. Maybe when I finish this hand, then we'll go raid someone. Dave, are you gonna stream soon? We can raid you. Good night, Freaky. Get some good rest. May all your dreams be plushie filled. Today is just super. It's 1 AM. I'm not dreaming tonight. Well, not with that attitude. No, but you should sleep as well. Please go to sleep. Go and take care of yourself. People say that 1 AM is the time where the body. Oh, thank you for the cosmic rug. Thank you. And thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the bunker. I don't know if you want me to say your name in case you are shy. I know it's popping up here. Welcome to the bunker. You know who you are. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to chat. Feel free to just have a good time. Oh, we reached. I didn't even know we had the goal. I didn't even know we had the goal of but we reached our goal of 200. Oh, good gosh, that's a lot of you. That's a lot of you. I should make a thank you video. The goal is automatically set. I always forget that it's there. I always forget that it's a thing, honestly. I should put out a thank you video, but I also don't really know what to say other than just thank you over and over and over again. I don't know how so much of Twitch works, honestly. Do you not just realize that there is a betting bot in the base Twitch? I thought you had to get an extra bot. Apparently there is a I forget what is it just slash set bet or something. Oh, I forgot the command. How to bet in stream. Bet on Twitch. So that everybody can start using channel point. Oh, it's predict. Lots of text that I read before and completely forgot before the start of stream. Very slow loading. One day I'll figure it out. One day we'll have proper like back predictions. I don't know what you guys are gonna predict, honestly, but I want to make use of that. I think it looks fun. And if you got any more suggestions on how Tene can be a slightly more competent Twitch streamer, please let me know. I think all the best. Yeah, good night, Dave. Good night. Have a good sleep. Yes, please go to sleep. It's so late for you right where you are right now. And thank you for spending time with Tene as always. May you see freak in your dreams. I'm sure. Imagine you guys meet each other in your slumberlands. That'd be fun. Oh, hang on. Let me try to make sure this is untangled. It is slightly. Wow. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter that much, but I'd rather not have these tangled knots. Thank you, please. Be very quiet as Tene tries to detangle this very minor knot from one another. Oh. Wow, what's going on? Why are you so tangled up that I can't see how to pull you two apart? It's a love story. A love song between two threads who refuse to let go. Oh, okay, there we go. They're free. God, I hope not. I wish I could see my friends in their dreams. Although I think I would just freak them out, honestly, if I had that power. Probably not a power that Tene should have, to see people in their dreams. It just freaks them out too much. I should put some needles on this one so it doesn't slip around as much. I'm still aiming, by the way, to get all these plushies done by the end of April, so that we have new plushies for May. I want to really up the speed on them just so I can do more plushies for everyone. And more games and more stuff and all of that good stuff. All the good stuff is coming. It's coming in May. Ah, at least it would if I can stop tangling up the thread. Look at this. Look at this mess. Mess of, hopefully not knots, just thread bunching. Okay. Wow. Whoops. I'm so proud of the way that my stitches look now. I don't know if you guys can see them, because I am using the same color as the skin, but they are so much more uniform now than they were when I first started. When I first started making plushies, the first ever plushie I made was one of those sock plushies. I believe they were called Tsum Tsums. And I tried to sew one together, like sew on the nose, sew on the button eyes, sew on hair, and it came out horribly. It was an abomination of stuffing and cloth. And what made it worse was that I didn't know how to use a needle properly back then. I had really clumsy hands as I do today. I didn't know how to use a sewing needle, so my entire fingers were just drenched in red by the end of that. They were the delicate hands of a clumsy child. And they were just numb by the end of the day. I had no idea what to do. Nobody taught me that you were supposed to use a thimble. And I don't think a thimble would have helped unless I wore it on all of my fingers. Because it's all my fingers in red. But I was very determined, so I just kept going. Despite that, I probably should have stopped and gotten like a plaster. Well, it wasn't anything too serious, of course. But eventually I did complete that plush and it just looked terrible. And I stopped plushie making for a while just because I thought I was no good at it. I didn't know how to sew. Even then, I didn't know how to do sewing properly. I just did, you know how people do the up-down of sewing? And hope that was enough. It was not enough. Your stitches need a bit more if you want to have them hold under tension. And then I discovered cross-stitching, which was an easier form of sewing. It wasn't even really sewing, it's a form of embroidery, where you're making pictures out of tiny little X's. And I started doing all that. And like my plushies, I will also give away all of my cross-stitched patterns, because I didn't really have anywhere to keep them and I just like giving them to people. And then eventually that circled all the way back into plushie making, because I wanted to make plushies again. I wanted to give it a second shot. I didn't want to do the plushie anymore. I wanted to do an actual, somewhat anime looking plushie like these ones. And so I'll keep her somewhat in view so you can see her. So I started doing those again, and the first few ones were terrible. Utterly. Okay, I can't say terrible. I still really like them to this day. They weren't perfect in any means, but they were the first of a batch. I still have the first ones I created, and one day I'll go back and I'll recreate them into something a bit more refined. And it's weird because as I started to make more plushies, I started to get better at stitching and sewing. Like you never realize how much practice actually helps in making things better. I thought that I would just forever have crooked stitches and not be very good, so I just have to do a little bit more to make things work and look nicer. But over time, the very strange thing happened. I started to get better at stitching. My stitches started to become neater and more uniform, and I don't know where it comes from. Like, I was never trying to be more uniform or more neat. I was just trying to sew better, or trying to just keep sewing. So it's just very strange that practice does eventually change you in that way. Change it such that the things you're doing are suddenly faster, more consistent. To this day, I don't know how. I don't know how that works. I don't know how doing it over and over again, and it's gonna sound silly, I don't know how doing it over and over again just made it eventually work better. But it goes to show you should not give up on stuff. You should just keep practicing until you get better at it. Practice doesn't make perfect, it makes you slightly less worse at something. That's beautiful. Hang on, my thread is not threading again, as always. We're gonna finish up this hand. I'm gonna stuff this hand live for all of you to see. And then we're gonna call it a night. It was a really short, simple stream where we made hands for a little while. And we chatted about about various things. And about taking breaks and practice and all that good stuff. I hope to come back with more art and games soon. There's a lot of stuff I'm still trying to figure out. I don't think I'll ever stop figuring them out, in all honesty. But we are moving forward. We are moving forward. We are getting better. And we are impatiently waiting for the Amazing Digital Circus to drop their final episode. In June, I believe, is when it's coming. I can't wait for it to happen. I want to see what happens to all of the characters. There's one theory running that it's not really humans that are being trapped in the digital circus. It's just like their brains are being scanned when they put on the headset, and it makes a copy of them, so the real human gets to go off home scot-free, and the copy that's trapped in the machine thinks that they're the real human. I don't like that theory. I don't like the theory where, because they're copies, suddenly the escape is meaningless for them and there's nowhere else for them to go. I don't like that one. I much prefer it that there is a chance for them to leave it all behind and move on to something else. I don't know if... Oh god, this thing's not threading. Why does this refuse to thread? Don't make me take out the loop, the hoop for threading stuff. I don't want to have to do that. I know it's possible. I've been using this needle before. Okay. It's gone through. So I hope it doesn't turn out to be that, in all honesty. I think they can still handle it really well if it is that. And it does fall in line with the idea that there's no going back, that the circus is just their new lives. But I like the idea that there are some stakes in it, that there is a chance for them to head back to their original bodies, or that there are lives that are waiting for them outside of the digital circus. I feel like it would lack a lot of impact if they were just copies. Also, I have a headcanon that Jax is actually a lady in real life. I have a theory. You can quote me on this, whether it comes true or not, and then when it comes true, I'll say, ha, I told you so. I told you it was like this. But I actually think that Jax might be a woman in biologically a woman outside of the circus. And in the circus, part of him doesn't want to leave because he finally has the body that he wants more. Because I think maybe the idea that Kane made mind files that perfectly encapsulated their personality. Jax, truthfully, is a man in a woman's body and all that. So I think, because the creator who is transgendered has also come out and said that they feel the closest to Jax in terms of their journey. So I do wonder if they've gone further and actually made it such that Jax does share that same issues about gender identity, and whether or not they do identify differently outside of the circus. And I think it would explain why he doesn't like being portrayed as feminine. So that's my running theory. Which play is this? No, it's the Amazing Digital Circus. The Amazing Digital Circus is my theory that I think Jax might actually in real life be a woman. So he prefers to stay in the digital circus because that's where he gets to be somebody more true to himself. But I don't know if it is. This is all speculation. And I do hope that it ends on a satisfying note. I think it will, seeing what Glitch and Gooseworks has given us so far for the digital circus. I'm gonna try and avoid spoilers when it releases in theaters, because I don't think it's gonna release in theaters where I am, which is fine. But it's great that indie animation is getting a chance to have a theatrical release. Please go and support Glitch and all of that. And yeah, I just really want to see where their stories end up. If they can bring back those who are abstracted, or if they can go back to their normal lives, or just what they want to do with the lives they already have. There's so many questions. I don't think it's gonna be an ending that satisfies everyone, but hopefully it's an ending that satisfies a lot of people. Either way, it's a story to be told, and I love stories. If you want to talk about plays though, Shakespeare. I read so much Shakespeare in school. It's oh, the man had tropes. The man had tropes in his play. He loved having like a sudden twist at the end, or everything being revealed at the end. Do I like Shakespeare? I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. I think I've read too much of him to like him. To like his works. I'll be honest, Romeo and Juliet, I'm irritated by characters that aren't very smart. It's not to dog on characters who are like dumb but golden hearted, but I am irritated by characters that are purposefully idiotic for very little reason. And I get that they are like teenagers in the play itself. They don't know any better. They think that true love is the only thing that holds everything together and all that. But I don't know. It's just they're gonna throw away their lives for people they just met. And they went about it in such a weird fashion that ended up with both of them dying. It's just And our teacher, the teacher I had that taught us Romeo and Juliet, she was very cynical, and I really admire that she was, because she was talking about how idiotic Romeo and Juliet was, and pointing out like, hey, I don't think Shakespeare wants you to think of them as like star-crossed lovers. I think he wants you to think of them as like two young teens who are kind of idiots. Because he wasn't even in love with Juliet initially. He was in love with, I think, her cousin, and then he saw her and then went, oh, she's prettier, so I'm gonna love her now. And they just, I mean, okay, it was the first of its kind, I can give it that. Nobody's looking for nuance in those old century plays. Nobody is looking for deep, impactful characters at that point in time. But my god, the utter lack of chemistry between them in the play, in the written play is just it made popular the whole love at first sight thing, and I kind of hate that trope. I kind of hate the love at first sight thing. I feel like you always need more. I'm not saying it can't happen. Like, people, obviously, they've seen each other and they've fallen in love nearly straight away, and then gotten to know one another, got married, and had like wonderful, amazing lives. I'm not saying it can't happen. But most of the time, you're not falling in love with someone on first sight. And if you are in any kind of romance story, then it better be a very, very good romance scene. You better have written there to be like sparks flying, or angels singing, or I don't know, the old age prophecy has come true, or something or the other. And they better have good chemistry. Because if you're saying they fall in love at first sight, but all they do is fight and disagree and not be on each other's side, then what's the point? This is why I also hate the trope that some cartoons have, where the first person you meet in a new location is automatically going to be a love interest. I despise that trope with a burning passion. I'm not saying it can't be done well. There are instances where it is done well. I can't remember any of them now because there's a chance they don't exist, and I'm just being really nice to say that they do. But like Star versus the Forces of Evil, it was such a good show ruined by romance and shipping. It's just that will forever be a show that is marked by the shipping wars getting out of hand, and in the end nobody was happy because all the ships were done awfully. I don't know if the show was cancelled halfway or if they felt like they were just done with it. It doesn't feel like it was cancelled halfway. It feels like this was a decision made by the creator, and they just, I don't know. There's just so much good build up. In the end, it was all for nothing. And someday I will probably have a whole rant about why I hate how Star versus the Forces of Evil ended. But I'm not gonna subjugate you to that, because we are more or less done with our hand now. I'm gonna turn her inside out, I'm gonna stuff it, and then who should we rate? Who should we rate today? Such a strange stream. It's such a strange stream where I've just kind of ranted a little bit at some people. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Rio's on, Ratbone's on, Chimpanzee's on, Lucian's on as well. Otto. We're gonna go now? Yeah, I'm gonna make this a very short stream. After I finish with this hand, I'm gonna head off. It's a very short stream today, because I'm gonna try and get a bit more rest. There's not gonna be any more streams for this week until the end, because my body's still recovering from all the big stuff that's been going on lately. Come on. I'm sorry if it's not as long as you're used to. I know I was really building up how long streams are going, right? I was keeping a very good pace with the previous stream, starting to go longer, more than 2-3 hours. Well, if it takes me very long to recover from being paralyzed in bed. I got no word, I got no comment for that. Thank you. I am feeling better. Mentally, I'm already all there. Just physically, I think my body needs to rest because I've been out doing like a lot of late night D&D stuff. And we don't talk about the paralysis incident. Your well-being is your own well-being should be your top priority. You should take care of yourself as well. I'll still be chatting with everyone in the Discord within. We need to play more Minecraft soon, of course, so that K-Bine can also scold me for having really bad Minecraft direction. We need to finish our sanctuary, all of that good stuff. And I've got funny stories to tell you guys about the Minecraft and all of that. Who knows, maybe I'll try and see if Blanket or anybody is gonna be around for Minecraft, so that we can play a bit with them as well. A little bit more stuffing for our plushie hand. So much of this stuffing into just a tiny hand. It eats so much. I missed out ASS. Oh, Axolotl Soothing Sanctuary. It needs us once more. I want to get back into playing it. And like I said, I'm gonna try and see if maybe Blanket or anybody's on. I think we're gonna try and set a date to kill the Ender Dragon at some point. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but hopefully it is. And you can watch Tene fumble. I'm not a PvP player. I am not a speedrunner. I am made for building semi-decent things, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna get all the lumps. Not bad. So these will eventually be her hands, and I can start dressing her. Okay. Let's see, who should we raid today? Remote access PC and Q. Can you please do that so I can look cool in front of the other streamers? I would like that so I can look cool in front of everybody else. Watching a stream definitely is on the S. I don't know which S. I don't know which S. Okay, let's raid Lucian. She's still doing her birthday subathon. It's always soothing in here. Sniffer. Let's do a small raid on her. What shall our raid message be? Need a plushie hand. Need a plushie hand. Should be our raid messages. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for spending time with Tene as always. Take care of yourself. Can't wait to see all you guys in a week's time. Yeah. Not much else to say for today. You're gonna see more of Nita, more of Nabe, more plushies, more everything coming to you soon. I promise. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.